All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions, and right now we finna see what happened when a St. Louis rapper funeral got shot up after being killed on his birthday. Let's go.
Man, this shit a movie, we the directors. The cameraman never died. I know y'all heard that.
Yeah, I know what's going on. What y'all got me for? Come on, Kalia! Kalia, this way! Go out this way and stay. Get out this way! Why is my... Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. Everybody, get the fuck out of here. Come on. Where is Jay? Run. Come on. Get the fuck.
Funeral got shot up. Damn.
Yeah. My car right there. My car right by truck.
That's not cool.
Where is Jada?
After gunfire broke up a funeral service in Ferguson with hundreds of mourners
Ferguson.
inside.
Police say shots were fired inside and outside of the funeral home.
I got what you need, throw it, sport for extra speed. Glock 19, fuck Glock and knee standing over him till you freeze.
Bob News, you guys listen to the voice of Cam. My current location is going to be Ferguson, Missouri. I'm near the intersection of Urban
Damn, Ferguson, man. Y'all remember Ferguson? Damn, St. Louis
Road in South Florissant. I'm right here at Coton Branch Mortuary, where we got word of a shooting that transpired during some type of service. At the current time, investigators are doing their investigation. The shooting did injure some people. We have been led to believe approximately 3 to 4 people have been shot. Now, their injuries, we do not know. However,
Talk about how this is a tragedy when someone else is visiting a funeral and their loved one.
Anytime you have a shooting, it's a tragedy in our community, of course, you know, but it's kind of unfortunate, you know, because you have loved ones that come to a funeral to grieve, you know, a member of their family. And,
that's fucked up.
Unfortunately, you know, subjected to this type of chaos.
Earlier today, a funeral in St. Louis turned into chaos after gunfire erupted, leaving family and friends traumatized. 3 people were shot, several others were injured by shattered glass, and even one person was struck by a vehicle trying to flee the scene. You know I had to bring it to you guys' attention, fam. As I gathered as much verified information as possible, it became clear this funeral was for a local rapper who was tragically gunned down on his birthday. A heartbreaking cycle of violence that seems impossible to escape where he's from. And then,
bro, that's a lot to take in. This nigga was celebrating his birthday. He's a rapper celebrating his birthday. Get killed on his birthday. A day of celebration with all your friends and family, only to later have to have a funeral with all your friends and family. You know what I mean? Celebrating your death, your homegoing, only to get shot up. So you got killed at your birthday party and your funeral. People got shot. And this is crazy.
Days leading up to the service, fake social media pages popped up spreading rumors and disrespect, pushing his mother to respond publicly, something no parent should ever have to do. Now there's speculation, and growing speculation at that, about what truly took place during this funeral itself. One family member has since spoken out to clear up one specific rumor, while many questions still remain unanswered. Today we're gonna break this one down in chronological order, identify the victim, pay our respects, see where he's from, how he lost his life, and how today's events connect. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Earlier today, an unidentified woman had went to her Instagram page to voice her concerns and opinion about a local funeral she had just attended.
Or what the fuck happened, but that wrong is a motherfucker. Motherfucker should be able to say goodbye to the motherfuckers that they lost without fucking violence. Like, that shit is weird. That's corny as lame. Nothing gonna go by smooth for y'all. Nothing is gonna go by. Nothing. That's ugly and lame as a motherfucker. That's corny as a motherfucker.
Apparently she attended the funeral of a 19-year-old man identified as Stefan Mermon of St. Louis. He's also a local rapper who's identified as HB.
Let's go home and break her back in. The groupie bitch passenger seat, just sit back while I'm slapping. Do a TikTok, open her eyes, pause it to get the cracking. I like my
HB allegedly a blood. He represents the Smack Team, a set formed in the city of Moreline Acres in St. Louis County, around Leonard Drive and Bourbon Drive. So
Smack Team, shout out Smack, man.
Say it's the age range of 14 to 21, known to have beef with different Crips throughout the city and even Bloods. It's a neighborhood that get vlogged often. They talked about not being able to even throw cookouts, because if the opposition see it, they might shoot it up.
This shit a movie, man. This shit a movie, we the
Man, wait a minute. They just said they hood is ages 14 to 21. Nigga, that's a clique, nigga. Yo, big homie is 21 years old. That's a clique, nigga. Yo, okay, this is the start of a hood, which will probably eventually branch off and these niggas go join real hoods. It sounds like it's a clique to me, right? 14 to 21.
Directors, the cameraman never died. I know y'all heard that.
Yeah, I know they're gonna see this. They say, is this every day or is it just for the vlog, man?
Every day, man. Why you think we moving like this? This ain't nothing new. We moving like we here.
This like this. We see this like this. Every
Bro,
day.
this little ass kids, bruh. Niggas, these niggas. These niggas got 50 rounds, 30 rounds, everything. Little ass kids. This is what music videos do to the youth, man. These kids was raised by the internet, man. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. They all got Pooh Shiesty mask on. They all got goddamn black Nike techs and black hoodies and big guns. That is music videos, bro. Golly. None of these little young niggas is original, man. We was young, we was original, nigga.
Hey,
We was original.
It's like a lifestyle.
I was doing a little research too on like the area and how far I go back with all that, like how far this hood go back, or like how far y'all say y'all got out here.
So boom, what we do, we roam the whole entire acre. This straight out shit. And then how long most been over here?
Cause I seen like it's like some big bros too that's around too. Like
we got some big bros. You know, we got some big bros. We've been running this for a little minute, you know, for a couple of years. So this ain't really no new shit on some, you know. We've really been running it. And then on their side, they got order blocks.
Man, shut up, little nigga. You don't even look like you can fight. None of these niggas can fight no more. Look at this little nigga, y'all. Look at this nigga. Just look at him. Y'all think he can fight? Y'all think he got hands? These little niggas is running gangs. They not fucking fighting. They just shooting. They going home. They playing Fortnite, Roblox, getting motivation from music videos and getting back in the streets and doing what they doing. Like, this shit is sad, bro. This is this generation. I'm worried about the next generation. If this generation is like this, the next generation is looking up to them. So what do y'all think that generation finna be like? Parents, stay in your kids' lives.
Yeah, we right across the street. And we can go miles right across the street. We gonna go over. We gonna take y'all over there. We gonna go over there. Show you how we run the whole Chambers 367.
so everybody like originally from this area, or did like a few people migrate over?
It go like this. A lot of people hate this area. Like every song you ever heard 367. A lot is intimidated by this song, bro. You ever heard Chambers at 367 and a lot of these songs from St. Louis. They don't like this area. we go mob, bro. They can't even. You can't even say that because like you don't even know.
Yeah, you feel me? Think you locked in?
Yeah, it was one of the hoes that he been doing. One of his partners that passed away sisters, you know. Type shit, but we ain't even gonna get a tall letter. I'm just, you know, I don't even know. You can't even answer that shit. Everybody, you don't even know the next motherfucker's intentions. You can't push it past nobody.
Think it's here.
Yeah. We finna go this way. Yeah, you can't push it past nobody down here, man.
Y'all think any of these young niggas in school? Y'all think any of them got diplomas? This is the direction this generation is heading in, this young niggas, man. They don't even want to go to school no more. They dropping out of 8th grade. They don't even want to go to high school. They don't want to do shit. They want to hang out. And it's not like they want to hang out and make money. That's what's crazy. They just want to hang out and smoke and look for the ops. They don't want to make money. At least when niggas was ditching school, niggas was going to, you know, in the crack house. They going to either cook crack, sell crack, hit the block, sell pills, sell something. Like niggas was selling shit. These niggas is not the dealers no more. They the users. They the ones using all the drugs. Niggas was selling drugs to niggas' mamas and aunties and uncles. Now it's vice versa. The older niggas be selling drugs to these young niggas. Oh, this shit is crazy.
They straight walk. Look, hey, put the camera on them. I told you, the police back there.
Yeah.
Police, them is our. I told you, my main enemy. I was saying about that street. They know. The police know. That's why the neighborhood be tripping like that, man. They watching us. Look, this what we at.
It look crazy though, like having this open field like this, like.
Well, like a
How it be in the summertime? Like, what that be like a block parties? What y'all be getting into?
Hey, this would be lit as a motherfucker, a block party right here, wouldn't it?
Right here, a big bonfire or something.
They gonna
throw all that wood back there, burn all that.
They gonna ride past, switching this wall.
You make the goofy stand in the back.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though. This would be lit as a I straight wish we could do shit like that, but niggas be hating down here, man. Niggas to see you getting all the bitches and the bitches all on your block. They'll come shoot up the block because the bitches over here. Just because they ain't getting no bitches, man. These niggas find any way to hate. They priorities up.
So you don't think it'd be like even real reasons why beef gets started? It just be like people want some beef regardless?
Most of this, it don't be we ain't never shot at each other, never said nothing to each other. It just be on some pride.
Now shout out to On the Couch.
That's crazy, right? They don't even know each other. They just shooting at each other. They don't got no beef. We don't know each other. We just shooting at each other. That's how lost this motherfuckers is. Let's not come together and get money together. Let's not get together and make some money, y'all. Let's shoot each other when we see each other. For what? What is wrong with you young niggas, man? This shit is crazy. I want to see if somebody get popular off of doing the counter of hood vlogs. All right, yeah, hood vlogs are popular, but what if somebody was to counter it and show and make it cool though? The young niggas that actually got shit going in life at this age and doing some dope shit and make it cool. Somebody got to figure that out. They gonna make some motherfucking money in this shit. If you can figure out how to make cool vlogs instead of hood vlogs with these youth doing some dope shit, you're gonna make some money.
TV, you guys want to check the entirety of that interview out, I'll leave the link in the bio. But I wanted you guys to hear that last quote, especially. We ain't never shot at each other. He don't really know what the beef be about. But it's crazy because in the start of 2026, that interview was done in 2025. A prominent member from that area was gunned down and will some say Backdoor by his own homie on his birthday, which would make sense on why the chaos went down at his funeral. And a family member had to let it be known no shooter walked inside that funeral home. On January 5th, 2026 at 2:27 a.m., officers from the city of Jennings Precinct responded to a call of service for a shooting on the 2000 block of Swisher Avenue. Upon arrival, officers located a male who had been shot. Unfortunately, the victim had died from his injuries on the scene, and at the time, no suspect was in custody. The victim later being identified as 19-year-old Stefan, aka HD. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. But here's where things get tricky. Mind you, fam, it was his birthday. And on top of that, it was a backdoor situation, according to people around him. There was no arrest. Certain people knew it, but they wouldn't speak on it. And that's why little information on his demise has yet to be disclosed in 3 weeks. But if you knew, you knew. And the people close to him knew. And seeing people allegedly affiliated with that situation at the funeral, a huge no-no. And don't forget, Smack Team did have enemies. And they wasted no time going back and forth on social media. But people close to HD knew they had nothing to do with it. And
of course they did. Take it straight to social media, do all the work for the police. These young niggas, man, y'all gonna commit a murder and then go straight to social media and take credit for it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, man?
There was some back and forth. HD mom had went to Facebook and said to follow. The internet don't bother me. All the negative comments don't bother me because when he was breathing, y'all didn't play with him. Simple.
Oh, shit. Come on, mama. God damn it, mama. So you just over here condoning this young nigga to be a knucklehead. When he was breathing, y'all didn't play with him. Simple. So mama on bullshit too. God damn it, mama.
He also wrote, y'all please let them people troll. Stop going back and forth with people because Stefan was smoking on they people too. You'll never win with the internet. 2 weeks in, family of HD let it be known that the funeral was pushed back due to severe weather. 3 weeks later, January 28, 2026, HD family will hold his funeral. It was at Cotton Branch Mortuary on South Florissant near Hereford Avenue. Hundreds were in attendance, but suddenly, about an hour in, shots were fired inside and outside the Ferguson funeral home.
Inside and outside.
3 were shot with non-life-threatening injuries. 3 others were hurt as mourners scrambled to escape.
God damn. At a funeral.
John Hall, who was sitting in her car across the street, said she heard gunshots and saw people running. Quote, I'm just sitting here in my car, and then I heard gunshots. And I looked up, and I saw the people running out saying, run, they shooting in there. The people quickly went online to insinuate the funeral home was shot up. Then a family member quickly wrote for clarification. No one walked in the funeral home and started shooting. Leaving HD uncle go to Facebook and wrote, I hate you little ants from the bottom of my heart.
Hey, nigga, these young niggas is crazy. And they already said 14 to 21. 14 to 21, probably 24 roughly. That's probably their big homies. So you know it was a young nigga that walked in his funeral. No respect. Don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm shooting this motherfucker up. These niggas are so lost, it's crazy, bro. The fact that you were walking here knowing it's going to be grandmas, aunties, kids, and say, I don't give a fuck, I'm finna shoot this motherfucker up. And that they already know who his enemies are, so they going straight to y'all, and you know these young niggas are snitching. So you got to know your homeboy's going to snitch on you. It's not even a question no more in 2026. Everybody is snitching on everybody. Your homies are going to snitch on you when that pressure is applied by the police. So was it worth it? You niggas gotta start thinking this shit through, man.
6 people are injured after gunfire broke up a funeral service in Ferguson with hundreds of mourners inside.
Police say shots were fired inside and outside of the funeral home around noon. It happened at the Cotton Branch Mortuary and Cremation Services on North Florissant Road. That's where 5 on Your Side's Megan Kernan has been on the scene for more than 6 hours. Megan.
Mike, sources tell
Sad,
5
bro.
on Your Side this funeral had been rescheduled to today. Meant to be a private service to mourn an 18-year-old loved one. Instead, that grief was interrupted by gunfire. I talked to a family member who said he was trying to say goodbye to his nephew when chaos suddenly broke out. Ferguson police say the first 911 call came in just before noon, and gunfire came from both inside and outside the Cotton Branch Funeral Home on North Florissant Road. Within 2 minutes, the first officer arrived to what Chief Troy Doyle called complete chaos, with people running in every direction. Police say 6 people were hurt, 3 were shot, 2 people were injured by flying glass, and 1 person was hit by a car trying to leave the parking lot.
Over what? The nigga literally just said we beef with niggas for no reason. We don't even know each other. We never had confrontations. And then they just said the nigga who got killed was probably backdoored by one of his own homies. So it's probably your own homeboys that shot this shit up. That's how fucked up these young niggas is. It's probably your own homies who hood and set y'all was repping and click y'all was claiming that got you killed on your birthday and came and shot your shit up with your family there. There's no loyalty in this shit no more, man. You know what I mean? It used to be loyalty, believe it or not. There's no loyalty in this shit no more, man.
All are expected to survive. Now, Chief Doyle says it's another heartbreaking example of violence invading spaces meant for peace.
Anytime you have a shooting, it's a tragedy in our community, of course, you know, but it's kind of unfortunate, you know, because you have loved ones that come to a funeral to grieve, you know, a member of their family, and unfortunately, you know, subjected to this type of chaos.
Terrible.
I counted at least 31 evidence markers at the scene and saw several cars shattered by bullets, including cars of family members attending the funeral. Police confirm multiple people are in custody, and detectives are continuing to interview witnesses tonight. Live in Ferguson, Megan Kernan, 5 on Your.
You know, the more I do these stories, the further I feel like I get pushed back from reality. I mean, of course we lived it for those who did, but it's like we talking about this every day. Ain't nothing normal about having your funeral shot up with somebody in attendance.
At all.
Knowing your mother, family, and friends paying their respects, and hard-earned money had to go into putting that together. And for people like me and Christians, man, that's the house of the Lord. All that is gone out the window. It was hard, but relatively quick for me to find out this information because I'm used to doing this. This is my research. This is what I do. But this is not my generation. Too far disconnected. I don't know nothing they're doing no more. I'm sending 11 prayers to the victim's family. Once again, rest in peace to Stefan. Fam, this was the story of a young man gunned down on his birthday. We talking about a well-known local rapper with millions of views. Some say backdoor by his own homie, leaving his funeral to be shot up. 6 people injured, 3 people physically shot. Thank God they survived. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
All right. Sad situation, man. Sad situation. You know, at this point, you know, don't get it confused. There are still great youth out there. There are great youth, but you know, sometimes you see these videos and you wanna say all the youth, all the young niggas are like this. They're not. They're not. You know, there's great youth out there, but there is a fraction that is fucked up. That is just out here being reckless, ain't going to school, no goals in life, nothing to look forward to each day when they wake up, and don't even give a fuck about if they wake up or not. You know what I'm saying? And the debate has been, who do you blame it on? You know what I mean? Do you blame it on the parenting? Do you blame it on the mothers, the fathers not being present, the fathers that are present? Like, who do you blame it on? And that's the question I'm going to leave y'all with, man. Who is responsible for the actions of all these YNs going on today in today's times, man? Who do you hold accountable? Who do you hold responsible? And how can we fix this? Can it be fixed? I'm going to let y'all go ahead and go crazy in the comment section, man. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.